Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Talking Timeshares with Timeshare Users Group. Tonight, we're going to discuss the number one mistake owners make when trying to sell a timeshare. This mistake is so important, it results in failure 100% of the time it's made, and it's very, very easy to avoid. That mistake is asking too much for selling your timeshare on the resale market. This mistake is so common, there isn't even a close second place. The cold hard truth is that the average timeshare sells for between 0 and 10% of its original retail purchase price, with a focus more on the 0 than the 10%. Yes, this is a bold claim we're making, and will likely result in a variety of responses we hear all the time, ranging from anger, sarcasm, disbelief, or outright mocking of our opinion. Sadly, that doesn't change the reality of the situation and the facts that exist to support it. Want proof for yourself? Go check out the Tug Marketplace. Click on the bargain deals section and see hundreds of active ads, all listing timeshares completely free by owners who want out. Another place to check is eBay, where you can see hundreds of active listings and auctions at no reserve whatsoever. And even those don't get any bids half the time. No doubt you were not made aware of this when you bought your timeshare originally. In fact, you were likely told the opposite in many cases. We still get reports to this day of salespeople who pitch during the presentation that your timeshare will actually go up in value as time goes on, versus the reality that that timeshare depreciates almost 100% the moment you sign that contract. And that right there, folks, is the biggest secret in the timeshare industry. It's also nothing new. This has been happening for decades. Brian, what about Disney? Yes, of course. There are examples of timeshares that retain some resale value. However, unfortunately, they are not in the majority. And the average timeshare owner just isn't going to see that sort of return on investment. The best advice we can give a timeshare owner is to pretend that they themselves want to buy their own timeshare off the internet. What do the asking prices look for your timeshare on Tug or eBay? Do you see listings for your week or points for a single dollar? If so, would you pay $500 or $5,000 for that same ownership? No? Guess what? A resale buyer wouldn't either. Unfortunately, even with our advice, there are still owners out there who list their timeshares for unreasonable asking prices. And they're always disappointed when they get no interested parties except for upfront fee resale scammers. In this day and age, owners are bombarded with advertisements from companies who make guarantees and other wild claims that they can sell or otherwise help you out of your timeshare. Many of these even make claims that they've got buyers lined up waiting to buy timeshares, or that they can guarantee they can get you more than what you originally paid for it in the first place. Telling you exactly what you want to hear while leaving out some really important details might seem like a tactic very, very familiar to you. Chances are, a similar strategy was used by the salesman who sold you your timeshare in the first place. Hopefully this video and corresponding advice article linked in the description below will show you the cold, hard truth of the situation regarding the value of your timeshare. Or at the very least, will help prepare you to fight off the scammers that you will no doubt come in contact with during your efforts to try to sell your timeshare. After all, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. You simply have to be honest with yourself and face the reality of the situation if you have any hope of finding a new home for your timeshare. While offering it up for free isn't going to guarantee someone's going to be interested, trying to sell it for more than the resale market will bear will result in a failure every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Talking Timeshares. If you like our videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. As always, have a wonderful day and happy timesharing.